Hello everyone and welcome back. If you're returning, if this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So for those of you that have just found my channel for the very first time, my name is Arlene. I'm a seer. I tap into past, present and future energy. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for the divine. And right now on this channel you will find twin flame guidance and spiritual guidance. So if you found this channel for any reason at all, just trust you're here for a reason. I trust everyone that is guided to this channel is here for a purpose. There could be answers for you, something you need to know, and just trust that if we found each other, our guides have thought it was needed. So that's the way I look at it. So either way, thank you for stopping by, and thank you everyone, as always, for everything you do for the channel, your likes, your shares, your comments, your hypes, booking my services, joining my retreats, joining my Zoom sessions, the works, everything you do. And I mean, honestly, even just hitting thumbs up makes a huge difference. So thank you everyone so much. I really appreciate and love each and every one of you and send you blessings every day. Thank you. So let's get into this message now. I've got a few songs came through. I'm just itchy nose already. A few songs came through. Now, I didn't come on yesterday. I had a really beautiful day yesterday, but I was grounding all day. I don't know about anyone else. And I also had a weird, I'll tell you about it in a moment, a weird time lapse situation. But yesterday I spent time outside. I got my watercolours out, I was painting. I ate lots of potatoes and beetroot, which is always a sure sign for me when I'm grounding. And I also meditated twice, like a long meditation in the morning and the afternoon. So I know when I'm on a really grounding day when I do that. And it's because there was some sort of major shift happened. Now, when I say there was some sort of time lapse, now you hear my analog clock always ticking away here in my kitchen. And it wasn't yesterday, but the day before. I looked up at the clock and it said one time. And I thought, oh, that's okay, my Zoom starts such and such a time, so I've got plenty of time. And then I just suddenly caught out the corner of my eye. My phone was kind of sitting over there on my table. And I kind of looked over and I realised there was a different time on my phone. And I shouted through to my daughter, what time is it on your phone? Because I looked up at the analog clock, which was still ticking away, and I looked at my phone. And so it was weird. There was some sort of, basically the analog clock in the kitchen, the battery clock in the kitchen was 22 the hour, and all our phones were 2 minutes past the hour. So it was like 22 minutes on all our phones, and now my clock is still going, so it's not the battery. I actually put it to the right time that was on our phones. I don't know what that was. I don't know what it was. It was weird. I just don't have a clue. It was just, with 22 minutes on the battery clock seemed to just vanish, and our phones were a different time. So it was just a weird, and I actually thought to myself, was that some sort of little time blip or something that happened? I do not know. I don't know if anyone else has experienced something similar. And but it was just, and I woke up yesterday morning to the song, 'cause you're free to do what you want to do. And I keep on hearing songs about freedom, and even today, just before I recorded this, the song by Free Falling. That song, Free Falling, I can't remember who sings it. Tom Cruise made it famous singing it in one of his films. Tom Petty. So Free Falling I heard as well. Weirdly, I woke up this morning hearing Viva La Vida by Coldplay. Now, if you look up the meaning of that song, it's all about a king who lost his power and is in serious regret for the decisions that were made that caused them to lose their power. So this could definitely be something about that's believed to be loosely based around Louis at the time of the French Revolution and stuff like that. So some of you might have a strong connection to that lifetime. Or that era, because not everyone, I'm just going to say this now, because not everyone believes in actual past lives. Some people believe, and I mean, it's kind of a weird thing to say, but as you all know, everything is happening all in the present. Everything exists in the present moment. That's what this I am presence, grounding your energy into the present moment, is all about. And, you know, we have experienced other lifetimes and timelines, etc., etc. But, you know, just I'm aware that some people believe that all the lifetimes run at the same time. If you know what I mean, it's like those lifetimes are all kind of actually happening in the present moment, if that makes sense. That's what some people like to think. Me, I do believe that there is literally hundreds of timelines, probably more than hundreds, hundreds of timelines, hundreds of dimensions. There's hidden dimensions, there's portals, there's stargates. There's so many complex layers to the universe. So is it possible that we call it past lives, but it's actually a lifetime that we're currently we have that memory because we have, in a different timeline, we have experienced those things. Quite possible. But you know, we call it past lives and we call it a reincarnation, but are we just incarnating in a different form? You know, our higher self can be in literally hundreds of places at once, probably more. So it just, you do wonder, you know, and I guess that's a big question that people like to ask, isn't it? Like, you know, is it past lives or is it all just different, different forms of your consciousness, different, you know, different manifestations of your consciousness in different timelines? So there's a very deep message to start the message off tonight. Sorry, a deep question to start the message off tonight. So let's get into this message. Let's see what's going on. There was also, I heard this other song I heard was Suddenly I See by, I think it's Katie Tunstall. Suddenly I see, this is what I'm supposed to be. Suddenly I see why it means so much to me. I can't remember all this, but suddenly I see. So I feel like someone's having a eureka moment. But also, I feel this is, whoever I'm connecting to here, there's a very magical energy about you both. You know, whether you connect strongly to that Merlin frequency, you might be really powerful alchemists, but I feel you and your person's magic has come back online in a big way. So if you're watching this and just recently you felt like your gifts have come in stronger, you've almost looked at your hands and thought, wow, I think I've got some power in these hands. I didn't even know I had healing abilities, something like that. There's something very magical about the energies coming through here. So I will channel more in a moment, but let me get into the message. Calling in our heavenly ancestors, our spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. I call you in now for your love, your guidance, your blessings and protection throughout, as I bring forward a message for the twin flame and the divine collective. Please and thank you. Archangel Michael, can you please surround my children, my dog, my home and myself in a golden bubble of God's protection at all times, as I bring forward a message for the twin flame and divine collective. Can also request Archangel Michael, whoever watches this message online, you surround them, their loved ones, their home and their pets in a golden bubble of God's protection also. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Metatron, can you please stabilise the connection between myself and spirit, ensuring only clear and concise messages can come through for the twin flame and divine collective's highest and greatest good at all times. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Sending love, light and gratitude, and so it is. So let's clear the energy. I set the intention with this message to bring through the highest vibration of unconditional love and healing and blessings to every single person who connects with this message. channel straight through the cosmic heart of Venus. And so it is. Okay, with a big long chime there. I will get my glasses ready as well, because I know I will need them at some point. So, where are we going to go first? Let's get some universal love. I haven't used this deck for a while, and so I've got the guidebook here. I know what a lot of the cards mean, but it's always nice to have the extra confirmation from the book if I need it. So let's see. And thank you to everyone who has signed up for the Zooms. The reason why, like, you know, I hear so many people on YouTube saying they charge, you know, a lot of money for their time and stuff like that, which is up to them. Like, I'm not judging anyone for that. If they feel that they want to charge £250 an hour or whatever, that's fine. But I do know from people who've told me I do typically charge half of what most people do, which I'm glad about. But I've heard some people say, you know, the reason why I charge hundreds of pounds for my healing services and for my work is because I rate myself, because I value myself, and I know that my healing gifts and my psychic abilities, or whatever this is, my channeling abilities, are worth it. And I know they help people, and I know they change people's lives. Well, that's exactly how I feel about my gifts as well. And that is exactly why I want as many people to be able to get the opportunity to have a Zoom session with me. And I don't like to toot my own horn ever. I'm always very humble in that way. But honestly, I can say that most people who have a Zoom with me, they do feel the benefit of it instantly. And it can change and align their path for them very, very quickly. So it's more than just, it's not just a Zoom session, it's a chance really to give you the guidance you need to help you to feel unstuck. If you're feeling a bit stuck, a bit lost, a bit confused about things, and it really does help to align you, it heals you, and it gives you a lot of information about your past lives, what you need to heal, what you keep repeating that you need to change, and also it confirms any love situations you're in as well. And obviously guidance from spirit and the angels and things. So there's quite a lot goes into the Zoom session, but it's very healing, and I do absolutely rate it. So that's why I want everybody to get an opportunity to be able to afford to have a Zoom session with me if you can. So I just wanted to say that, because I know I've heard so many readers say that, like, I charge so much because I rate my services and I know, you know, they make a difference. And I do too, and that's why I like to make mine a wee bit cheaper this time around, to see if everyone that wants one can get one. Wow, first card that came out, abundance. And I love how this, I'm going to have to be very careful and cover that part. I love how this lady's hugging the tree, and look, the heart of the tree is beating with all the light around the heart. So that is beautiful. Now, I've never ever had that card come out in a reading before, so I might get the actual message from that in a moment, but let me see. Overall energy that's coming through for the Twin Flame Divine Collective, so abundance. Just got a message come through on my phone, so some of you could actually receive a message as well. So let's see. Any other energy to come out here? The moon tree. Now we're coming up for that strawberry full moon on the, I think it's the 30th of June. Pretty sure it's the 30th of June here in the UK at least. Maybe other places it's earlier, but okay. Forgiveness. So I'm letting the cards come out, and then I'm going to get the overall energy, and then we're going to pick up. So let's see. And one more overall energy coming through. So abundance, the moon tree, forgiveness, and one more card. overall energy, please and thank you. Okay, so celebration. Celebration. Wow. So, interesting start. So abundance, moon tree, forgiveness and celebration. Now, the forgiveness card, I already know. I already know that what that is. That is the forgiveness card I have read even for myself. I've read this in the past, and this is just saying about the release that comes from forgiveness for the person who's forgiving. Always for the person who's forgiving, because the person that you forgive, the forgiveness doesn't often release them. It releases you from the contract. And then that person then has to work on recovering their own lesson or karma or whatever they have to receive. Because something I learned a couple of years ago from my own, working with my own guides, when people can't receive their karma until you forgive them. And because it's almost like a block on the actual contract between you. So if there's someone that you're, if there's someone who has wronged you and you cannot find in your heart to forgive them, and you've got this constant resentment and you're constantly going, look at them living their best life and they don't care, you know, they're you know, they've done X, Y, and Z to me, look at them having such an amazing life. And until you actually find the strength to forgive them for yourself, until you find the strength to forgive and release the past, they will not receive their karma. So, because part of the time that's what the soul contract is, you have to forgive. Now, this can be something that comes through from a past life. If someone has wronged you in a past life and they do it again in this lifetime, if you never manage to forgive them another lifetime, then the cycle keeps going. So there could be something like that that's happening here with the moon, which is all about cycles, and the forgiveness. There could be something here that's leading to a celebration. You could have forgiven someone here from the past, or this could be you forgiving your masculine or something like that. It's leading, to some sort of celebration. Let me just clarify the moon tree. So, it says that this card can represent a partnership of some kind. The marriage of heaven and earth, a physical or spiritual connection, a combined effort or a sacred union through which something new is about to happen. The tree has grown strong with thanks to the sun, the rain, the soil, and now it provides a home, a resting place, shade and air for others. Giving and receiving is nature's way. So it says, an old idea resurfaces. The moon is in alignment with your heavenly sun. So conditions are now right for something that had to be put aside. Nurturing this idea into being with love and positive energy, you will achieve positive results. A majestic oak tree is rooted in fertile soil. It is grown strong and tall, with branches that reach out to the sky, nourished by the light of the spiritual moon. It's time to ground your idea into the fruitful soil. Take care of it and it will grow stronger. This card, as I say, this card represents partnership. So there's definitely something about the moon energy that is catching my eye here, obviously because of the full moon. But this is about a partnership. Now, it says abundance. I'm going to read the abundance. But this is about a partnership. Forgiveness and some sort of partnership here. There's some sort of change coming into this partnership. And obviously the celebration card. So, let's see. I'm going to pull some more cards in a moment. But it says, it's time to thank Mother Earth and the universe for their help and blessings. There is no greater show of gratitude than a life that is lived in joyful surrender and celebration of the marvel of existence we are all part of. We are all invited into this life. There is no other sign to wait for. You are accepted as welcome as welcome as each breath you take. So embrace your summons to live and rejoice now. Reach up with your hands, touch your heart, and let your mind celebrate in reminder of the generous opportunity we've all been given in this life from the universe. So something precious bursts into your life, and a dream will come true for you. That which you have waited for so long now, because reality, this is time for celebration. It says, that which you have waited so long for now becomes reality. This is a time for great celebration, a time to contemplate the very nature of life itself and your purpose on this earth. Ooh, so, and as I say, I've never got the abundance card before. So it says, if you could wish for anything at all. Wow, so this is all about wishes coming true. This is all about relationship and partnerships. This is all about forgiveness being the key to your success. And this is all about a wish coming true. Wow. So relax for a moment. Bring your consciousness and awareness to your heart center and imagine your perfect life in great detail. Take your time, breathe, explore, and know that all is possible within the world of spirit. Allow your heartfelt yearnings and imagining to flow forth now into the center of your soul. As you visualize your perfect life, imagine you are planting the seeds of your future and that your wish is on its way to you now and it's becoming true. Keep the vision alive in your heart. Nurture it until it manifests into your physical reality. Imagine yourself surrounded by love and light as you declare the following message. From now on, I plant only seeds of love. Through my every thought, word and action, all that I would love to be, have and do already exists inside of me and will manifest at the most perfect time. An aura of light surrounds me. My heart is an endlessly flowing stream of liquid gold. I am blessed. I'll put that up there on the screen so if anyone wants to be able to see that. But wow, what a start. A wish has been granted about a union or partnership. There's a change coming into here, those strong roots, the foundation of the oak tree, because you might forgive something here that could have been from past lives, or maybe this is someone who's finally forgiving themselves. And this is a time to celebrate because the universe is blessing you both. And I do feel this beautiful magical energy flowing through. I can't put this up on the screen, but it says listening. So this is all about, see how star here, and I've actually seen similar to this, and I actually seen similar to this in a meditation day. So a really bright gold star in the sky and all the gold the rays coming down. So definitely something about that. And the physical body, so some of you might be feeling that your body's going through changes right now, and you may feel like you have to, you know, get out and get more exercise, or you have to drink more water. That's the only good thing about the heat these days. I know for a fact it's encouraged more people to drink more water, so that is one good thing. And I just split the deck on answered prayer. So there's something coming in here, something really beautiful coming in for someone, for a very, very magical duo. I feel that. A very magical duo. I'm going to pull some love tarot, I've got an angel number, and yeah, I've got an angel number, and I will, what else do I want? I'll pull some angel numbers and see what's been manifested here actually as well. So I'll wait and pull some angel numbers at the end. Okay, let's see. Let's see the overall energy of the love connection here. Tell me about this forgiveness, this partnership, this magical connection. Tell me a bit more about what's coming through here for this magical connection. Oh, my goodness me, you just got the card with listen, and I thought it was more to do with listening to the higher dimensions, but this card came out as well, will you listen? So listen is someone could be about to ask you, will you listen to me? Are you willing to hear me out? There's so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? So someone definitely wants your forgiveness here. Someone wants you to give them a chance to explain something. Someone might need to explain their actions in the past. If this person ghosted you, for example, or if this person wasn't honest with you about a situation they were in or something like that. So this person, you might have found this, you may have thought this person was being sneaky. I don't know why I'm feeling that, because I feel this person is saying, you know, they thought I was sneaky or keeping something from them. So if you thought this person was being quite sneaky in some way, then they might want to explain. Maybe they couldn't explain to you at the time why they were being sneaky. So will you listen? So that's where the forgiveness card comes in. Because even if you've already forgiven this person for the past, they might need to get something, it could be part of their journey to actually have to explain the situation to you and explain the truth to you. So let me see. You're mine. I get so pissed knowing other people can have you now. Is it a toxic way to look at things? Yeah, but I don't care. I want the world to know you're mine. So if this person was being sneaky and kind of playing down this relationship, you know, like introducing you as a friend to people, for example, and you were probably looking at them going, hold on, friend? Is that how you treat your friends? So, you know, something like that. This person could have played down their relationship with you to other people. They could have made out like it wasn't really, they didn't really have a relationship with you when they did. But now I feel this person's the opposite. They now want to brag about the fact that they're with you. So let's see. The future. I daydream about our future together, going on adventures and growing old together. I want it all with you. So there's been some sort of change in this person's life, and with that free falling and you're free and all this, the free songs I've heard, I feel that's a collective message, but also I feel like this person here has ascended. They see things clearly. They regret the past. I'm going to get some tarot in a moment, but let me see. Something to say. It says, there's something I really have to share with you. I'm waiting for the right time to tell you. Okay. So there's a very strong energy of, will you listen? I have something to say. This person only sees a future with you. They only see you in their future. And the other person's opinions at the bottom. So it says, I feel bound by my culture, my family, beliefs, and how I should live my life. I'm working towards breaking free. Breaking free. Breaking free, yes. From limiting beliefs based upon other people. So this person could definitely have been someone who was valuing other people's opinions, thinking they had their best interests at heart, or other people they trusted or something like that. But I actually feel now this person is seeing through all the BS. And I don't know why I'm saying the BS. I just feel they're seeing that a lot of people were not really their friends, weren't really the people whose opinions mattered anymore to them. Tell me about the something to say. Okay. Attached to my ex. So I'm still attached to my ex emotionally, physically, or spiritually, and I need time and space to break this connection completely. So that's kind of what I felt when I said this person was being sneaky. They could have had another person that they were still connected to and they weren't telling you about them. So I'm not going to go too much into that because that's up to them to speak their truth to you. I'm very jealous. I can barely stand it now. But I honestly think with the X card coming out before that, that's more to do with a person they were connected to being jealous. Or they could have been trying to make an ex jealous or something like that. And it could have backfired because they might have been thinking, they might have thought they could use someone to make their ex jealous. And then that someone was the person they ended up falling in love with. So something like that. But I do feel the jealousy is more about the ex. Give me one more message from here, please. And I'm going to pull some. I'm going to see what you guys are manifesting. Can you let the past go? Can we rewind time and go back to the way we were before we were both broken down by life? Our past don't need to hold us back from our future. So I do feel that there's, with those, the overall energy coming out at the start, you know, saying that there is some sort of blessing and some sort of wish coming true for this connection. And then the moon tree card. So basically this is a really powerful connection, a lot of strong roots, a lot of past life energy, or other lifetime energy, whatever you want to look at it. There's just something coming through here. This person feels this deep soul bond, and they know now that they were wrong. They know they were wrong to listen to other people's opinions. They know they were wrong to, because I feel that. I feel this person, they could have still been attached to like a wife or a partner or something, and maybe that's why they didn't want people to think they had a girlfriend or a partner like in you. So they may have played down their connection with you, so people didn't judge them for still being in another relationship or something. But this person was sneaky. And I feel now though they want to tell everyone about you. They want to shout it from the rooftops. My dreams. I've been dreaming about you. And in the dreams we are always so happy and free. Is that word free again? And I wish I could stay there with you forever. So there's that word free again. So definitely something has changed for this person. Something has shifted for sure. I think I just saw 333 and I think I did. So let me see what's manifesting for you in this person, because I do feel there's some sort of blessing coming through, and I feel you're both very magical. Both very magical energies. So there could have been a strong past life connection here. You know, you and this person could have, for example, been in Avalon together, or you definitely could have had, because I'm just feeling Egypt, I'm feeling Avalon. I just heard Ascended Masters. That's what I just heard. Interesting. I did feel a very magical bond here. A powerful, magical, ancient bond. Silent stone, strength in silence, let your presence speak. So, it's just saying that the two of you, and there looks like little 4-leaf clovers on that card. So definitely a lot of good fortune, abundance around you and this person. But I just feel strength in the silence. So, and that's kind of what I'm feeling. Like, even if you guys, sorry, my hair's caught my necklace. Even if you guys are completely silent, there's been no contact whatsoever, you're both very, very powerful beings. Both very powerful, magical beings. And you might definitely like to spend a lot of time alone. You both might hermit yourselves off regularly, because I feel your energy is very potent and people can tell you're different. but there's strength in the silence. So let's see, I'll see what you're both manifesting, but let me get, this is just about your magical energy. So the sacred grove, seeking wisdom in nature, the ancient tree holds all the secrets. Now this is what I've just been feeling. You guys are very, and remember with the abundance card, she was hugging that tree, and then the moon tree, so there could be a connection here with trees and nature. Very much strong Gaia energy coming through, and look at that moon on that tree there as well. And actually, you know what's crazy? It's not actually crazy, it's just another thing that makes people go, oh. In my meditation, not yesterday morning, the morning before. Now, we had a big lightning, thunder and lightning storm here yesterday. I don't know about anyone else, but here we had a massive thunder and lightning storm. And it was quite crazy, because the day before I'd saw this lightning in my third eye, really intense, but I'd also saw lightning strike a tree. Like there's, you know, you see in like the cards around Fate and Destiny, you see the lightning strike the tree and the tree split. At the end of my street, the lightning has struck a big, it's almost like a big weeping willow tree, and part of the tree, a big chunk of the tree has come off because the lightning struck the tree. And I saw that in my third eye 2 days ago. And I just thought it was like telling me that something was very fated to happen, but it's actually happened at the end of my street, which is crazy, because I've never seen a tree like, I know it happens, but I've never seen it actually been struck by lightning firsthand myself. So it's been it was quite crazy to see. But yeah, it was quite powerful lightning, because it was actually lighting up my entire kitchen at one point. I was sitting in here with my blind down, trying to cool off a bit, and the lightning was going full pelt, and at one point my kitchen just lit up. I don't know if anyone else saw that yesterday, but it was really powerful thunder and lightning. It was quite impressive. So where was I? Yes. So let's see what else is going on with this magical connection. So the true path, it's time to follow your true path and trust the journey ahead. So no matter how many detours you take, you always get directed back to your path. And a lot of people, well, some people might know this, but a lot of the work that the angels do is course correction. They spend a lot of their time doing course correction for all of us, making sure if we ever do make a decision that goes against our intuition or against what we're supposed to do, then course correction comes in. And that's mostly what the angels and our guides and our divine family does to help us, that they work on course correction to get us back onto our path. So this tells me that you and your person, whoever this is for, you're basically you're back on your path. You've stepped into your wisdom. You're both very, very strong, silently strong, full of ancient wisdom and knowledge, many lifetimes or many timelines, whatever you want to call it. The only reason I'm talking about this is because I've had a few people email me recently saying, oh, you should watch this video and that video because they're saying past lives aren't a thing, and I've not really had enough time to watch any of the videos. But, you know, I understand there's different beliefs out there, and I'm just going to keep talking about past lives and other lifetimes because that's what feels natural to me. But I understand that people do have their own beliefs and stuff like that. But I myself would need to meditate on it. I don't really watch other videos to get the information unless I'm guided to it by my guides, by Archangel Michael or Athena or Mother Mary. I don't watch anything unless it feels like I'm guided to. So that's why I'm talking so much about because a few emails I've received saying watch this video and that video. I completely get it, everyone has, but if I was to watch every single spiritual video out there, it would drive me like it would drive anyone crazy, because everyone has so many different views and different variations. And even for myself, like, I don't expect anyone just to watch my videos and take everything I say with a pinch of salt. You should always meditate over it. You should always feel it in your heart space. You know, I'm not here to tell you what to believe. You have to, you know, make your own decisions and use your own judgment. So, the guiding star, you're being guided by the stars to follow their celestial light. So, remember I saw that gold star with all the gold ray coming off it? Definitely something about the two of you here. Really following the guidance now of your star family, your cosmic cousins. Enchanted harp. Let your music heal your soul and express your creativity. So this is definitely someone who's musical, has some sort of musical ability, something about your voice. Possibly you could have a really ethereal voice, or you and your person are very musically gifted in some way. The flowing river, flow with life's current, and adaptability is your main strength. So there's a huge change coming in, a huge shift coming in for this moon. You could be seeing a lot of 555 right now, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Myself, I have been waking up 4, 5, 6 most mornings, and I know it's the masculine energies that's waking me up at 4, 5, 6. So interesting. Moonlight path as well. Follow the moon's light because it leads you to your truth. Just as I was talking about that, that shift coming in here with this full moon. So there's a huge change coming in here to adapt to during the time of this full moon. That's going to make, I feel July is going to be very auspicious for some of you. Give me one more here about the magic surrounding this. Oh, this one came out fast. The Starry Night. The universe watches over you. You are not alone. And this is just saying that you're both very, very much, and I feel like a really strong connection to Gaia, the actual goddess Gaia. Whenever I feel like the soles of my feet become warm and I feel like the golden roots coming through my feet into the floor, it's usually because I feel Gaia's presence, and that's what I'm feeling right now, like a lot of warmth in the sole of my feet. So very, very interesting. And obviously I heard Ascended Masters, so you guys have done this before, probably many times. Ancient, magical, and I just split the deck on the Magic Cauldron. Transformation is brewing right now. Welcome the change and growth. Oh wow, and look what's right behind that, the new dawn. Transformation, releasing the old, letting things end that need to end. And it says a new dawn, a new day brings fresh opportunities. Seize the moment. Live in the present. Carpe diem. Interesting. And the Enchanted Forest. Magic surrounds you. Open your heart to the wonder. I told you there's something really magical to do with your music, your voice. Something about you and this person is, there's just something very creative, very musical. Now that card's all about music, but it can also you know, just be about your creativity. So you could just be very arty and writers or something, but definitely feel music is significant. So can you tell me what this connection is manifesting at this time? What is this connection manifesting into the physical, or what is this divine feminine and masculine manifesting for themselves together in this magical energy? The steady flow. Keep going and let the momentum build. Increase in your income and blessed. And look at all that golden energy coming in. Wow. That is beautiful. I told you, you guys are, you're an increase in your income and being blessed. Momentum building. And I was kind of seeing that in my meditation earlier. And I wasn't too sure if it was about this message, but now I've seen that momentum. It's making me think it is. Sorry, I literally came out the shower. My hair's still soaking wet at the back, and you can probably see, but it's drying at the front, so it's like soaking wet at the back and basically getting a bit curly at the front. I'm a bit like The guy from Wayne's World. Garth. Garth. That's what I'm starting to feel like right now. My hair's getting bigger and bigger at the front. I'm starting to feel like Garth. I've even got the, more or less the glasses for it as well. So let's see. Tell me what else this connection is manifesting. Oh, all aboard. Collaboration and working with others to success together, and funding all in. Now, this means that you are going to be working with other people in your soul group and other possibly divine connections, other twin flame connections. So there could be something that you and your masculine are going to be collaborating on with other twin flames, etc., to bring into the collective, to bring into fruition, bring it into reality for the collective. So all aboard. And just with that funding card, maybe you're going to get funding for something. Possibilities. There are so many potential paths to explore now. Opening up, changes and new beginning. So there's a very, very powerful energy coming through here for you and this person. I'm going to pull some tarot because I realise it's going to be really long again, but let me see. One more for what this couple is manifesting, or this group. I can't just say it's two people. It could be hundreds of people for all I know. So let me see. I'm just really picking up on the energy. I just heard Sophia. Sophia. Okay. Full bloom. You reaching your potential to make your money grow, maturing, investing, and peak flow. And look at the beautiful rose in front of the moon. And good luck. Be open to receive a windfall and accept the help. Cash in, profit, and new course of action. There's definitely something here about you and your person about to be funded. Some sort of collaboration. There's some sort of funding you and your person are going to get here to bring some sort of idea to life that's going to be very healing. Some sort of creative idea, possibly with the creative card. But there's definitely you and your person could be brotherhood and sisterhood of the rose. Certainly if you're ascended masters. And on the bottom of the deck, loving life, attracting more abundance with a full heart. You're already rich when you're in love. I love this card. How beautiful is that card? It says you're already rich. Attract more by enjoying the abundance from your heart. So it says full heart. Already rich. Yeah. When you have love in your life, you are already rich. True abundance to me is love. I mean, and I've said this before, even the richest people in the world, some of them are sitting there single and lonely. Having money does not make you happy. It can enhance your happiness. It certainly can. Like if there's lots of stuff you wish to do, and it can certainly make you happier in the moment. But I feel like without love, without people to enjoy that with, enjoy the moments with, enjoy life and adventure with, then it's only short-term happiness, really, isn't it? That's just my view. So, let me get some tarot. I've already shuffled them so many times, but I did another couple, just to be sure. And then I'll get an angel number. I'm not going to read an oracle tonight because I read a few cards at the start. And I think you've heard enough of my dulcet tones for reading. So let's see. I will read out the angel number card. So one more shuffle and let's see. Let's see what's coming through for this very magical Ascended Masters blessed connection. Oh my goodness. Okay, that came out fast. The Lovers. The Lovers. the Three of Cups. But we've also got 4-4. 4 of Pentacles and 4 of Cups. So we'll put this down and we'll focus on the 4 of Pentacles and 4 of Cups first of all. So there has been silence. I feel complete silence because I got the card of strength in silence. Someone's gaining strength in silence as well. And that's what the 4 of Swords is. Someone who's you know, basically healing, spending time alone, trying to figure out things out, trying to reflect. Sometimes trying to figure out the truth, but also it can be healing from some sort of health condition as well. And the 4 of Pentacles. Now, in this card, she's obviously clutching her coins, but I also feel this is just someone who's really been holding back, because I feel this person had to end some sort of situation with their ex. So this person could be healing from some bad breakup or something like that with a previous partner. Clarify the 4 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles for me, please, for this connection. Okay, 5 of Wands, yeah. Some sort of chaos has been going on in this person's life regarding an ex situation. I just feel this person was maybe keeping your masculine for financial reasons, and something like that came through a few nights ago as well. But the Lovers and the 3 of Cups, that's a reunion. That's a past life reunion. That to me, and I'm just looking here as, you know, the rose has been held up in front of the moon here, and I just feel the 3 of Cups, and again it's kind of under a moon, so there's definitely a lot of full moon energy here. And I was guided to use this deck tonight, and now I kind of understand why. There's something to do with the roses, something to do with the moon. You might be about to receive a gift of roses. You could both be priest and priestess of the rose. But there's a beautiful gold moon, gold rays, moon, love, emotion, lotus flowers. There's just something really magical and whimsical about this. Wow, and the world. So again, all to do with moons and cycles and a powerful change coming in here. And I also feel this collaboration could be with other twin flames around the world as well. It could be like a world collaboration, not a world collaboration, but you know what I mean? It could be like where you and other twin flames are going to come together and you're going to create something magical, because I'm feeling magical essence. There's just going to be something really magical and beautiful comes from this. King of Cups. Whoa, so this person is in their feels. They could be a water sign as well, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this just tells me this person is finally able to release some sort of emotional block there was that held them back from you in the past. And I noticed this chap here is holding a beautiful blue lotus, and I'm wearing a nice light blue tonight. So definitely that colour could be helping. You know, this is like a throat chakra thing, I feel. And the Hierophant on the bottom. And the 4 of Wands. I feel this is a destined marriage. And the reason why I say that is because I feel there's something, this isn't just, now I don't say this lightly, okay? I may say this could be a love offer, this could end up in marriage, this could end up in a proposal. I feel this is a physical reunion, a physical union that is blessed by God in some way. So for some reason I feel this is this is a divinely orchestrated thing where you're both, your actual marriage contract obviously is way beyond any earthly one, but there's something about your earthly contract, your earthly coming together in marriage is going to be so, I feel it's going to be magical, it's going to be activating for people. I don't know, there's just something about your love coming together that's going to be really activating for people. Whether it's going to be to look at your photos, watch your video online, I don't know, but there's something really activating about this marriage. And not just the alchemical one, I feel they're actual, and I don't say that lightly. I don't think I've ever said that in any of my videos before. But that's what I feel. And they're coming together with other divine counterparts and things. Two of Cups. Yeah, there's just something about this love that is creating some sort of beautiful energy. And there's that Hermit card and the Nine of Cups. So I felt the two of you were gaining your strength here in silence. In the silence, the two of you have been really wishing for each other, hoping for each other, praying for the other. And now I feel it's time. Ace of Swords says yes it is. So the Hermit, you've both been silently getting stronger, connecting to your magic, and now it's time for something. It's time for the breakthrough. It's time for that communication to happen. Yeah, because you've got work to do. Three of Pentacles. You've got work to do. It's teamwork. You have something to do here. So tell me about what this full moon is bringing in. I'll do a proper full moon message, but this is, let me just see. Tell me what this full moon energy is bringing in for this particular twin flame energy at this time. Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. And the Justice card on the bottom. So a beautiful reunion, love, connection, filled with innocence and purity and love. And the Justice card. And the Page of Wands. Time to get excited. Time to get excited about this. There's something really exciting about to happen. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh my goodness. There's something really beautiful about this connection. Something really beautiful and destined. And let's split the deck. King of Pentacles. So this person is coming in here very much ready to be the partner you need them to be in the Judgment card. It's time. It's time for this change. It's time to adapt to the change. And Judgment for me is also fast change. Like, you know, a quick turnaround. Like, Judgment card for me is literally a timeline jump. I mean, it's a wake-up call as well, and it's also a big decision. So possibly this person has made a big decision, but with that Ace of Swords card, there's definitely something coming in. So let me just clarify. I just want to tell me what this masculine's next plans are here for the 3D, please. The 3D. Tell me what, I mean, we saw the Six of Cups is coming in for the full moon energy. I'm going to get an angel number to close this out. Oh, they're just giving me that again. The Wheel of Fortune. It's all destined. This masculine is following their destined path now. And you saw that we're both on the same path now. We're both on the path. And destiny is making this person take some sort of action. And there's the Page of Swords, a message coming in. Some sort of communication is about to be delivered to you. And let's split the deck. Queen of Wands. So you could be about to get lots of attention from this person. Seven of Cups, getting clarity. There's some sort of truth and clarity coming in. Page of Cups, someone's coming in vulnerable with some sort of apology for the past. And the Ace of friggin' Cups. Woohoo! And look at the beautiful golden lotus flowers there. So, and honestly, a few weeks ago, I think I've told you guys this before, I went through a higher heart healing with Isis. I wasn't expecting it, then a meditation and she came through. And so now usually I've got, when I do my meditation, my heart chakra opens up as a white rose. And now it's so beautiful because now I've got like a gold lotus flower that opens up just above the white rose. So it's actually, that's what I see in meditation, and it just is so powerful and magical for me for my meditations now. So the golden lotus definitely resonates with me as well. So the Eight of Cups and the Moon. So this person is walking away here from anything that's keeping them stuck, any illusions, anything that no longer makes them happy or brings them joy. I feel this person's walking away from it. And I feel it's all for you, the Empress. It's all for you. So let me get an angel number to close out. Let's see. Sorry it's so long, but you know, hey ho, that's the way it goes. That's the way the cookie crumbles. I'm only saying that because my daughter and I were both saying we wish we had a place that sells crumble cookies. So I'm like, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Crumble cookie. We've actually been trying to find out ways to get them. I'm like, I think we'll have to fly to America to get them. I think that's the only option. So can I get an angel number that best that one was come out? Can I get an angel number that best sums up this connection, please? And thank you. And that one, we did get 4-4, and 4-4 has just come out. 5-5-5. And on the bottom of the deck, great shift. So, 0110, 0440, 5555, and on the bottom of the deck, the great shift. So thank you very much for confirming. So it says 0110. Now we did get the belief systems and listening to other people's, like whoever this masculine is, their cultural stuff, the people around them was keeping them in some sort of mindset. Maybe they thought they couldn't leave a marriage because it was against their family's religion or something like that to walk away from a marriage. Maybe it was something like that. It's time to go after what you truly want. Unique destiny coming in, inspiration, talent, gifts, appreciation, and gratitude. You are blessed with creative talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That is your path to success. Your dream will soon come true. Oh my goodness. So, two magical beings, ascended masters, your dreams are about to come true. And not only that, you're going to be working with other souls, other soul tribe members to bring something forward. This has just confirmed the entire reading. So it says 0440, that gut feeling, your intuition, relating, value, insight, interested perception, love, and monogamy. Time to follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you also must bring value to the table in your partnerships. Treat others with respect, or else karma will take your ASS. Because 3 is a crowd. Look at that. So remember I said this person could have been attached to their ex and trying to be sneaky with you in some way. And I said the whole thing at the start that you have to forgive someone or they can't get their karma. And possibly the karmic couldn't receive their karma either because you weren't forgiving your masculine and weren't forgiving the situation. But something has shifted. Something has changed. And dreams are coming true. And this masculine has stopped allowing other people to control them. Remember I told you this masculine is now seeing through the BS, and that's just confirmed that. And we got Four of Cups and Four of Pentacles. So this person was definitely, so was it Four of Cups and Four? I can't remember. Oh, so Four of Swords and Four of Pentacles. So this person was holding back and being silent because they were recovering from something. And we got the Five of Wands. So there are a lot of toxic energies. Sorry, this doesn't change. This is clarity. But fives are generally change as well. So a great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast-paced, forward and process in motion. You aren't a victim of circumstances, rather you are the beneficiary of it. If it weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you're willing to adapt to this shift that is currently happening. Everything is working out for the best at long last. You're accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. I love it. And 1122, great shift. It says personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting your goals, oneness, connections, and completion. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts, then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you now. The world around you is changing in favour of your intentions. So, wow, what a message. What a message. I cannot believe how amazing that message was. So if you're still watching, thank you. And I really look forward to talking to you all tomorrow. So let's close it. Oh. God bless you, your home, your family and your pets. And God bless your physical reunion to come in with your special person very, very soon. Excuse me. Dearest everlasting Father and Mother of all creation, thank you for this time we have spent together today, and thank you for all you do for us. As we all move on with our day or night, wherever we are in the world, would you go ahead of us, dwell within us, shine through us, blessing all those who cross our path. God of hope, would you fill us to overflowing today with all joy and peace by the power of your Holy Spirit. Amen. Take care, everyone, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Namaste.